about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
I assembled my shelf. Here are the results with things on them now. I'm gonna put my BTS albums here. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the second shelf. I have other books and they're kind of tall. They're too tall to fit on like my regular bookshelf, like bookshelves like these right here. But I want them, I want them to be on a bookshelf because they're just so gorgeous to me. I'm back with my newly assembled bookshelf. I'm so excited. It looks so good. Literally, when you walk in the door, that's the first thing you see, my bookshelf with all my pretty BTS albums and my Hilda comics. This stuff is my Makoto Shinkai collection, which I'm thinking of, which I still have to expand. I know he like published other stuff, so I want to get that stuff too and like have it here. And so all of it is gonna be there and I'm so excited. I'm still redecorating the other parts of my room, but this part mostly done and I'm so excited. This is not what I'm here. Yes, it was an update to talk about my bookshelf and how pretty it is. But I also, today was my friend's birthday and we went to Half Price Books and you bet that I got books even though I saw a bunch of them on the floor. It's okay, right? Like I bought them with my own money, so like I can do whatever I want, right? The first ones that I'm gonna like show y'all are the ones that I got from the clearance sale. So I got Reverie by Ryan Lasala. If I ever like do a book tour or whatever, like most of my books are like paperback just because I don't really like the dust jackets being like able to be taken off. They get in my way and I don't like them. Anyway, it's basically about how reality isn't what it seems for this guy, Kane, I think that's what his name came out, Montgomery. Reality isn't what it seems, and like on the cover it says, some dreams chase you back. So I'm guessing it has to do with like the dream world, which I'm obsessed with and I'm very interested in because I watched Inception this year and I was obsessed, and also Your Name, and yeah, that concept of just like dreams become your reality, chef's kiss. So the next book that I got, I guess, goes with the dream concept because it's called Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis, and I wanted to get it, and look how pretty the cover is. It's very nice. I can't believe I found it in the clearance sale for $3. Both of these were $3. I don't know what that has to say about the quality, but I got a good deal, methinks. So I'm just gonna, hope for the best. So these were my clearance books. I think I got 4 other books. Yeah. So the first one is another hardback, but look at how, I'm not even mad, but because look at how pretty like the dust jacket is. It's so cute. Look, the thing that got me hooked is I found this in like the science, like astronomy section of the Half Price bookstore, and it literally says, "Imagine if The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy were a real practical book about the mysteries of the universe." And I was like, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I loved the first book, and I loved it so much. It was so funny. It was so quirky that I got that I bought the second book in this series. And I actually went to the Half Price with the intention of buying the first one. But I didn't find the first one, but I bought the third and fourth one, I think. Life, the Universe, and Everything. And then So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, both by Douglas Adams. So yeah, I still need to read the second one, but I got them in these copies because I think they look like they're from the same editions, and I'm finicky about trying to keep like all my series, like having all my series and be in the same edition. The last book that I got for this haul was The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. I bought this only because I started reading The Fountainhead like a few years ago, and I kind of liked it. I feel like like Ayn Rand, just in general, is a big red flag apparently to the book community, but I kind of just want to read what the author has to say for fun. Also, like, I first found out about Ayn Rand and The Fountainhead through a friend, and I read like half of it. I read like halfway through, and then I stopped. I don't remember why I stopped. I just did, and I took an art appreciation class, and we talked about architects, specifically about Frank Lloyd Wright, I think, and I looked it up, and I was like, I looked it up, and people kind of assume that the character Howard Rourke is loosely based off of Frank Lloyd Wright, and I'm like, now I kind of want to read it again, so I'm gonna read it and finish it. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. But yeah, that's my mini haul. I assembled my shelf. I did a mini haul. I'll be back. Hi. Hi. I just wanted to update you today because the last time I did, I was talking about my finished bookshelf, and it's still finished. We're all good here. But I think I was going to talk about what books I was reading next, because I'm going to try to incorporate some reading in this vlog. And I did start some reading. I started an audiobook today, The X Talk. I think I got like 30% into it. They're about to go like on air and, you know, do their first like on air radio show thing or whatever. And it's really good. I'm kind of nervous. I started this book on impulse because I have other books to read. Maybe I was like, I need to start this, so I started it, and now, yeah, I'm 30% in. I want to try to finish it tomorrow, or like before the weekends, and today's Wednesday, if I didn't tell you that. Today's Wednesday, and I want to finish at least one book before the week is over. I went with my sister and my brother to go watch Encanto, and it was so good. I cried like 4 times. Like, I had already cried today because I was reading a webtoon. I was reading a webtoon, and I was really fucking sad. It was just hurting me the right places. It was so good, so angsty. I loved it so much. And then I finished it like with tears in my eyes. And then I went to go watch this movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be so cute. It's like a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie. I shouldn't be crying this much, but just Mirabel, something about her. She's too similar to me. I'm gonna go watch it again, but I want to like get some reading done tomorrow. It was such a good movie. I'm gonna go watch it. Maybe I'm gonna invite my friends. Maybe. I'll ask them. But yeah, that's it. That's all for my update. I'm just gonna tell it how it is. It was so cute. Also, I guessed correctly that his voice actor also voice acted in Ice Age, and he was Sid. I knew it too. I was like, dude, he sounds like Sid. I was right. And he's very, very like attractive. Like, there's like all of the people, like, he was attractive, Louisa was attractive. They were all so gorgeous, and I'm just like, I loved all the characters. Just, they all have my heart. I love them so much. Okay, I'm done. I'm done now. Okay, bye. Good night. Okay, hi, I'm back. Let me give you an update on my day. Today was Thursday. I didn't go to work today. I didn't really have anything to do today. I did go on a walk. I went on a walk. I did read, and I still have time. I'm gonna keep reading for the day. It's almost 11. Another thing that I wanted to say is that I went to my local library's creative writing club that they host on, I think they say the third Thursday of every month. I didn't know really what I was expecting from like a creative writing club, but I guess it wasn't that. Thinking about things and reading things and then kind of stuff. So basically, the first prompt that we did was about the death of a celebrity. The second prompt we did was kind of telling our own story through a retelling kind of like a famous myth or just like another story just in general. For that one, I picked Orpheus and Eurydice. I'm not gonna outright talk about my works because it's something that I have in the process, and I don't really like to talk about things that I'm in the process of creating and doing and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave that for that. But yeah, those were the prompts. I really liked them. It was really fun. It was kind of nerve-wracking. But all in all, very fun. The person who was hosting it was very nice. But yeah, enough of that. Enough of the other stuff that I did. I kept reading. I think I started the X Talk yesterday, and I'm more than halfway through it now. I think I'm like 65% in. I'm on chapter 25. I didn't even talk about what the X Talk was about. So basically, the X Talk is a romance novel where Shay and Dominic are, I think they work at a public radio station, and they kind of have like beef with each other, I guess. And then some things happen, like their radio station isn't doing that well. So, you know, they have to make some cuts from like the shows that they already have because they're not popular. And you know, Shay suggests making a new show about exes coming together and talking about why they broke up. And you know, the boss, the big guy or whatever, he's like, oh my gosh, that's the great idea, and I have the perfect couple to do it. And he picks Dominic and Shay to be this couple, or this ex-couple this ex-couple that was together and then they broke up and stuff like that. So they're kind of like a fake dating and fake breakup relationship that they have going on. So yeah, that's kind of the premise of the story. I'm like halfway through, so you know, that's like happened at the beginning, and so like obviously romance ensues between them. They have like a lot of tension, and not just like oh, like I'm angry at you, like we like not just like that kind of tension, but also like sexual tension and romantic tension and stuff. And it's kind of really hard on both of them because for one, Dominic is not like a public radio person kind of guy. Like, he's a journalist, and on top of that, he's a journalist that kind of like searches for the truth. And the fact that he has to lie just makes it really like hard for him, I guess. So that's a conflict. And obviously, like, Shay also doesn't really like lying to the viewers because she has a special connection to radio because of her dad, and she always really liked genuine stories on the radio and how it could connect to other people. So she's also having this conflict about being disingenuous with her audience, and they both are. So yeah, they're kind of having those problems right now. So it's like problems with being disingenuous with their audience, but also having this tension that they're trying to solve, but they kind of aren't allowed to because they're supposed to be exes and they're not supposed to be trying to get together. So yeah, that's that's kind of where I'm at right now. them kind of trying to solve their sexual tension before they solve the romantic tension between them. Yeah, that's all right now. So yeah, as I said, I'm on chapter 25. I'm planning to read a little bit more. I said that I was gonna finish a book today. I don't think that's gonna happen, but tomorrow I'm definitely gonna finish a book. I'm probably just gonna finish this one for this video, but it's really good. I really like their relationship. I really like Dominic. I can't say a lot. I'm embarrassed, but it's so good. But other than that, I'm gonna leave you for today, and I'm gonna say goodnight. Good night. Good night.
You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
It's Friday. It's about to be Saturday because it's like 11:30. But I just want to update y'all today that I finished the X Talk. In terms of rating, I probably would give it like a 3.5 stars. I think I really liked it. Like, it was really good. Like, the banter between Dominic and Shay was so cute, and I really liked their characters, like the little quirks that they had, like Dominic's like Beanie Baby collection, and like the fact that Shay kind of grew her love for radio stations because of her dad and him being like a fixer-upper of like electronics and stuff. I love that so much. That's so cute. Like, things like that just make me so happy. So yeah, but like, it was 3.5 stars because it was a fun time, but the ending kind of made me unsatisfied. Like, the way that they broke up, I felt was so much more dramatic that it needed an almost as dramatic or like even more get together scene and groveling scene from one of the main characters. So, and I just did not get that kind of satisfaction. Like, I did not get that dramatic satisfaction that I craved. So I was kind of like, I'll take it, but like, it's not. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't make up for the very dramatic, very like fucked up way that they broke up. I would like to say that I did kind of learn a little bit more about radio stations and public radio. I like when books kind of teach me about the things that like are niche in that book. Like, this was kind of like obviously about like radio stations and how radio works, kind of like the behind the scenes of radio. I really like that. I really like when books kind of make like they like center around like a niche subject, a niche, like something like that, you know, very specific, and they expand on it, and you kind of learn a little bit about that niche subject because of the book. And I really like how they like I really liked that I kind of learned a little bit, and I kind of understood radio because of the X Talk. It was really good. So 3.5 stars. I'm bumping it up to 4 though because of all like the little points, but I'm taking the star away because I needed a more dramatic get together scene, because the way that Shay suffered through the breakup scene was not enough. Like, Dominic should have tried harder. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that, or like, I wish like the women that he had kind of like put down were given like a more like, were like had more to do with the with what happened to Kent, instead of it feeling like, oh, like Dominic quit, oh dang, like now Kent got laid off because Dominic. So you know what I mean? Like, it still felt like a man kind of like brought Kent, like the misogynist, down, and not like the women who he was attacking. So that just kind of felt like weird. But other than that, it was really good. It was a fun time. That's the end of the video. That's the wrap. I'm glad. I hope y'all like this video. I have like a bunch of videos that I want to do before like the year ends. So I'm really gonna try to, you know, get my ass in gear and like do the things that I want to do, and like upload the things that I want to upload, and read the things that I want to read and stuff for this break, especially during the month of December. That's all for this video, folks. And I will see you